22, I believe it is.
Then Paul stood in the midst of Mars Hill,
All right.
and said, Ye men of Athens,
Ye men of Athens,
I perceive that in all
I
things
perceive that in all things
ye are too superstitious.
you're too superstitious.
For as I passed by
As I passed
and
by,
beheld your devotion,
all right,
I found on an altar with this inscription,
all right.
To the unknown God.
Amen. They had created every kind of God they could, then they just invented one, so the unknown God. Whomever, come on.
To the unknown God,
Yeah.
whom therefore ye ignorantly worship,
It was my God.
him declare I unto you, God that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heaven and
All
earth,
right.
dwelleth not in temples made with hands,
Go on with it.
neither is worship with men's hands, as though he needed anything, seeing he giveth to all life and breath and all things, and hath made of one blood all nations of men,
All right.
for to dwell on all the face of the earth, and hath determined the times before appointed and the bounds of their habitation,
All right.
that they should seek the Lord, if happily they might feel after him,
My God.
and find him, though he be not far from every one of us. For in him we live and move and have our being.
Verse number 34.
30. And the times of this ignorance God winked at,
God winked at.
but now commanded all men everywhere to repent.
All right.
Follow us today, please. Thank God for your loyalty. Send Brother John with us. It's a blessing indeed. Blessing could have been otherwise. And we thank the Lord.
Amen.
That particular verse again, please.
And the times of this ignorance God winked at,
God winked at.
but now commanded all men everywhere to repent.
Now you pray with us. If you will. Our thought is too critical to ignore. Too critical to ignore. Got to say here that there was a time of that ignorance. Something they were not clear on. Something they were misled on. And God sensed that and gave them a cop, so to speak. And so, you see, now you weren't aware here because of false teaching, because of whatever the situation might be, because you didn't know the consequences if you had or had not done it. So he said, listen. So he winked at it, but he wouldn't look upon it. He wouldn't judge it. I'm getting this straight. Now, but now things are clear, and we all are inexcusable. We're inexcusable, and so now you got to repent. And repent means I got to discontinue what I'm doing and do it no more. Amen. You understand? Hello. Now listen to me. Listen. Let's look at application. There was a time when false religion, Babylon, was accepted. How you know? Because it had some people that have come out. You understand? But now you can't do that anymore. God exposed Babylon, what it's all about, in detail, and now you can't be a part of it, you say. My God. Now, all you do now is come out. He fellowship it. All that you do is come out. Now here's the situation. Now there might be some things that you misjudged, and they were issues to you. And for whatever reason, it was convenient and more difficult to make it right. And so you just went on with it. You prayed. You prayed. And so God said, now listen, now I'm not going anymore. I'm going to make clear to you everything that you need to know. Everything that you need to know. Now, as I say, and you cannot hide behind ignorance any longer. You pray, you pray. I was just thinking, you know, when I grew up in religion, knew nothing about holiness. Now, holiness now is not an option. You understand? It's a necessity. It's a demand. It's a command. Either you're holy or you perish. If for every, I don't mean just a group of people who call themselves holiness. I mean holiness in detail, in life, in conduct. You follow me? And see, let me tell you something. Now, I'm hoping that God will open our eyes. We sing a song sometimes. In the moments, we may look up and see him in the air. I said, Lord, and the Bible said, those that look for him. I said, do we have enough courage and wherewithal to actually look with expectation for Christ to split the clouds and never melting with fervent heat? Or we just think that's maybe a fairy tale, which might or might not come to pass. And just in case it does, I want to be ready. No, you got to go beyond that, sure. All right, here now. There are some things you cannot overlook without serious consequences. You follow me? See, and this is what he does. See, God is not only a merciful God, but he's a just God. And he cannot compromise things that are wrong, but in a time when they were ignorant, he winked at it. Wink is kind of brief, you know. It's not a thing that you linger in. You don't just wink forever. You don't just wink forever. You know, you do it quickly and prove your point and then go about your business. Now here we are. Now here we are. Many of you don't recall the Cuban crisis. I made reference to this in another message. And so how that in Cuba, about 95 miles off of our shore of our hemisphere in Florida, they had atomic nuclear weapons poised at our hemisphere. And our intelligence would check each day and see what was there. And so one day they saw just a little speck, maybe less more than a pinhead. And so and they, wait a moment, and they thought to ignore it. Wait just one moment. See, we got to check this out. Let me see the yesterday's. All right. Let me compare it.
All right.
There's something here today that was not there yesterday.
My Lord.
There's something in your experience today that was not there yesterday.
My Lord.
10 years ago, 15 years ago. You understand? And so he's holding. And so they reported to the Defense Department and said, now, there's something here on this photo that is not on yesterday. It was blow it up as big as you can and bring it to me. Let me analyze it. And so he did. You wait one moment here. So let me see that again. And so, and then you got the expert to look at it. Wait a minute. So there's something here. And we can overlook this. Now maybe they've been practicing here and doing all this kind of thing, but not here. This must be analyzed and dealt with. And the president made one of the most critical announcements that I've heard him make ever. He said, and so he called the nation. And he said that, all right, it has been confirmed that Cuba has nuclear weapons, and they are pointed toward our hemisphere. And so, and he called the whole nation. He said, and they must go. He called his defense general, and he said that, can you promise me that you can sink Cuba in the sea and decimate them without one of those missiles getting away and landing on our shores? And he said, we can do it, but I can't say one of them won't get away. Because when we detonate it, well, it just might fly. The trigger might trigger. And he said, all right. And so his brother said, you can't do that. That's too drastic. But he had to see it. You got to go. He said, all right. Now, you have 24 hours to deal with it. Are you responsible, Russia? You're responsible. And he told the nation, said, listen, all right, now a victory might be ashes in our mouth, but they got to go.
Hello.
Maybe the world might explode, but they got to go. Because all right, the mess that you've been doing here, the questionable stuff that you've been doing, living in and going on and shouting praise our God, you got to go. You got to go. Amen, amen. All right? And so, he said, all right. So, Russia, you planted there. They don't have nuclear weapons. So you go and bring it out. You're going to bring it out. All right? And we want to examine it. Make sure that it's legitimate. And so, and they did. You follow me? He said, a victory here might be ashes in our own mouth. All of it might get burned up. We got to go. What? Because we are obligated to protect our nation at any cost. God is obligated to keep his integrity. If God, amen, if God justifies sin under any circumstance, would he make it clear, but that would be an agreement with it. And God is just. He cannot be just and justify wrong. You got to deal with it. Amen. They don't deserve justice in a measure. All right, they will. Now, all right. And so they had to go. And this is the situation. Now, all through the Word of God, these people here, they were superstitious, the Bible calls it. It's probably a little more serious than that. And he said, okay then, they were making idols to everything that they could imagine. And the one even to the unknown God. In case we miss one, we're going to we'll categorize into that. You follow me? There we go. All right. So now, and because you were ignorant, you were totally unaware, not deliberately. Now God don't deal with no deliberate things. I don't want to do that because I don't want to be obligated. No, you can't do that. My wife, who died, her cousin, I'm getting saved, but I don't want to know too much. In other words, I might have to live too tight. But somebody thinks I don't want this too much because I might have to make some drastic moves. Well, and whether you do it or not, you're gonna be obligated. You'll be guilty if you refrain from it. Or you pray with me and do it. And it's too late now to play games. It's too late now to play games. But right now, I'm telling you, all these people here, all these almost terminal illnesses, and we are standing in the gap for them, and God can hardly find anybody to do it. And it seems that God is digging in, amen, searching our lives, to make sure there's no obstruction there, that will hinder our prayers. We got to rally. We're disregarding our bodies all day and all night, praying and fasting. Unorganized people just feel got a burden and do it themselves. And we cannot be wrong about this. We can't miscalculate here. We can't afford a miscalculation. All right, now here. All right, so you know the thing that needs to be known. Over Romans chapter 1. Tell Romans 1 very quickly. Romans chapter 1 quickly. I think maybe 14 probably.
I am debtor both to the Greeks and to the barbarians,
all right.
both to the wise and to the unwise.
Give me verse 20.
For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without
all right,
excuse.
here's the situation he's saying now. Listen. I'm not going to wink at you anymore. Now you can fight yourself if you wish to, and ignore what's real and liable here. All right. So it's now listen. Now the thing that I made, they will simplify and make clear the things that are invisible. And all that's knowable and necessary to know about God, I'll make sure that you know it. And so you cannot say, I don't know it, I don't understand it. Well, I'll make you understand it. I'll shine light on it. I'll magnify it. I'll give you understanding so that you'll be without excuse. That's where we are. That's what Paul told us this. And in the Old Testament, same thing. All right, now listen to it. So now, and then to desire to live with your ignorance because you don't want to make it to the Word of God because it would be costly. Don't you know that's a wrong spirit attitude? We'll make a reference here, but I don't have time because we don't want to overwhelm you. Okay, here we go. All right, now. All right, now you can repeat. False religion, now you've been teaching, sin you must sin you can't help. And you're doing the best you can. And maybe you were, but not anymore.
My God.
Oh, no, you will repent now, a perish. You will give it up, a perish.
My God.
You understand? You say, I can't do it. I won't pass anymore. Let me tell you something, God. Listen to me. Now, this is so critical. Why? Because because God has passed them by doing things that they know they should not do. And God has winked at it and extended mercy. But this is the situation, saying to God. See, mercy doesn't work here. When God convicts you and makes it clear, then mercy is not in the picture.
That's right.
See what I mean? Well, just like Noah. Well, see, when God saw that the people were wicked and all their imaginations were evil, well, I can't go no further. If I go any further, I'll be abetting sin. You better pray. I'll be going along with sin if I go any further. I'm going to tell you something, because you better get it straight. If I let it go any further, amen, I will be, amen, I will be prompting it. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Praise the Lord. And you can't cry, well, I didn't know it wrong. Yes, now, you will say something, that's blatant. You know what's wrong. And it's clear, and the Word of God is on it, even though people perverts it and changes it and do what they want to do with it for their own convenience. You can't do that. You can't do that, my God. Because they were at the play last night. You're going to stand before God, and your record's going to be there.
Hello.
Oh, it's going to be there.
Hello.
My God, I'm wondering, I don't want to drop my head when I see my record. Well, Lord, I didn't intend it. Oh, yes, you didn't intend it. I didn't, you didn't know. You didn't intend it. Well, wait just a moment here. Well, why were you walking the floor that night?
Holy Ghost, brother. Holy Ghost, brother. Holy Ghost, brother.
Oh, God.
And there's another passage that corroborates that. But Lord, that's ambiguous. I don't quite understand it. I'm confused. No, you're not. Because I thundered from heaven in your behalf. I thundered from heaven. Oh no, there's no confusion here. There's no confusion here. And would you want to be confused? There's no delight in being confused. All right, bring our God. Here we go here, children. Now, the matter that they were dealing with was too serious now. If we make a blunder here and overlook something that's ready to be detonated, okay, well, we will wake up in the morning with the element blazing all over.
My God.
So right now, this is too serious to ignore. I don't care what the risk we're taking. Just fly as low as you have to. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about getting shot down and by violating their rights and all that kind of stuff. We're going to have to know this. We're going to deal with this. We can't ignore this. We can't ignore this. Well, there's a situation here. Don't you know, dear one, let me tell you something. There are some crises in your life. We all come to something. We all were ignorant about something. We understand that. We know that. There was something. But now, if God takes the pain to give you an analysis and judge it and make you aware of it, and you can't ignore it. It's too much to ignore. Because it's a situation. Now, and you keep fooling with it, and God will leave you alone.
That's right.
And you won't feel no compunction anymore.
That's true.
You keep on, but I'm going to tell you. You come and ask finances like Pilate did. What are you did? And he said, he asked a question and left out. He didn't wait for the answer. How many people are asking God a question when they get confused about something, or when they're troubled about something, and don't wait for the answer? Or should I not? Well, wait for the answer.
That's true.
Rich young loser, what must I do? Well, wait for the answer. And he walks away, amen, sorrowful. And you don't find anything else about it. When you're verging on salvation. And Jesus didn't run try to catch you. You ask me? if you were serious about it, amen, and genuine about your quest,
Amen.
I made it clear to you. I made it clear to you. You followed it. Here's the situation, thank you, God. So now here we are. Amen. All right? Turn to Amos chapter 7, verse 7. I want to think on Amos 7, 7. I think that's what I want. All right? What you got there? Praise God. You just follow the word of God here. Oh, this is the last day. I just listen to God. Sure, not me. I tell my children I be talking that I know nothing else in this world. And I mean that. God hear me. And I'm clamoring for that. I even concern myself with it. And then what I want to travel, nothing I want to do, and then another house to live in. Nothing. It's too late for that. Amen. The clock is ticking on us here. The midnight hour is upon us. What do you say? Come on.
Thus he showed me,
Yes.
and behold, the Lord stood upon a wall made by a plumb line,
All right.
with a plumb line in his hand.
Wait a moment.
Lord.
You know what a plumb line is? That's how they used to make sure that a building is level and not warped when you stand. And to give you a perfect, they drop a plumb line here and get a perfect wall. Perfect wall. And so now beforehand, we just give them many times, give them some random answers, or not, you know. But now, I'm gonna drop a plumb line now. And you can't argue with a plumb line. So I have mercy upon it. A plumb line. Nobody here perfect. Well, you better. Because you better. You see me? I don't read about any imperfect angels. And that's what you're supposed to be. Come on.
Thus he showed me,
Yes.
and behold,
Behold.
the Lord stood upon a wall
Yes.
made by a plumb line,
Come with it.
with the plumb line in his hand.
Yes.
And the Lord said unto me, Amos, what seest thou?
Yes.
And I said, a plumb
A
line.
plumb line.
Then said the Lord, behold,
Yes.
I will set a plumb line in the midst of my people
I'm going to set a
Israel.
plumb line in the midst of my people.
Israel.
Come on.
I will not again pass by them anymore.
Amen. Listen. I can't ignore this anymore. I cannot ignore what I see among you people anymore. You better pray. I cannot do it. That I'm not going to pass it anymore. But I'm going to make sure that it's accurate. And that you'll know it's accurate because you're familiar with plumb lines. You're familiar with plumb lines. That's all you see. Now, a minute people, well, you know what? I got this over just one thing. Oh, really and truly. But then you're imperfect and unacceptable. Now, I say, however, if God shows you a lack, and you get before God with prayer and fasting or whatever is necessary to bring it to pass, that's different. But if you try to live with it, that's just my weakness. Well, this weak sounds strong. Praise God. The thing we're dealing with here, children, and you know it now, and to put our head under cover, it's not going to help us.
Lord.
Some of them just or stop up our ears. That's not going to help us. Praise God. I said, I'm not going to pass by you anymore. You see, this is it. I can't ignore what I've seen anymore. But I'm going to such an extent to put this thing in the middle of you so that you can see it yourself and recognize that it's just. And you won't be choosing God as an unjust God.
Yes.
I want you to see it. I want you to see it for yourself. I'm going to put it among you. I'm not going to hold it in my hand because you might think I'm, amen, fixing it. No, here we are. Okay? Now, what do you do about it then? Well, I don't know how to read a plumb line. Well, you better learn. It's just a string hanging down. You just watch the string. That's all. And then build accordingly. That's what the Church of God is all about.
Amen.
Amen. Amen is what is it? It is an innumerable company of angels where the spirits of just men are made perfect. No, we understand there were some things that you didn't understand. Made perfect.
My God.
Amen. But here we go. Praise our God. And we're not, amen, sidestepping here. Amen. Amen. We're not doing that. My God, help us upon us. And we're not changing our mind about it and taking God for granted when He said, and just take it and make it an option. I do it, I don't have to do it.
My God, now.
Maybe God didn't mean that way. Draw your own conclusion. God help us on here. All right. I'm going to drop a comment here. Listen. Give me Genesis chapter number 3.
My Lord.
What do you say? Genesis 3. chapter 3. Let me see what verse I want here. All right. All right. Give me verse 9.
And the Lord God called unto Adam.
Lord God called unto Adam.
And said unto
him,
Where art
thou?
And he said,
I
heard thy voice
in the garden,
and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked?
Who told you? How'd you know?
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee?
What's been included in your diet? Come on.
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat?
All right. Have you been getting too close to that fellow I told you to leave alone? And after I told you, you're a Hebrew of God, amen. Every time she sees you, she changes her walk. You have a new way of walking and a new way of talking. She came around. Come on.
And the man said, The woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
I get going with it.
And the Lord God said unto the woman, What is this that thou hast done?
Come on.
And the woman said, The serpent beguiled me.
The serpent beguiled me.
And I did eat.
I did eat.
And the Lord God said unto the serpent, Because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle.
Wait a minute. Now, you said the serpent beguiled you. What? Who told you in the first place what was right?
That's right.
So now you're going to say, well, they just deceive me, or they bewitch me. Amen. They spoil me with vain philosophy and all that kind of thing. How did you know in the first place? Who told you what to do what was right in the first place? I can't look at no more. I can't look over what the serpent did anymore because what? You allowed it. You had an option. Amen. You didn't do something inadvertently. You did it deliberately. On the Spirit of God. We want to move on here. Give me Genesis 19:12. Same book, 19:12. All right.
And the man said unto Lot,
Yes.
Hast thou here any besides son-in-law and thy sons and thy daughters, or whatsoever thou hast in the city? Bring them out of this place.
Bring them out of this place.
For we will destroy this place,
Go on.
because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord.
My Lord.
And the Lord hath sent us to destroy it.
My God.
And Lot went out and spake unto his sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, Up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city.
All right.
But he seemed as one that mocked unto his sons-in-law.
Come on.
And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot.
The angels came to Lot.
Hastened Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy 2 daughters, which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city.
My Lord.
And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his 2 daughters.
You know what the Lord said? Wait a minute. You know what he said? Now, I cannot pass by this anymore. Now, before he reaffirms his judgment, he said, all right then, I'm going to go down myself and do a thorough, detailed examination of everything about them. But I can't pass over it anymore. I'm going to have to deal with it, but I will make sure that I'm on point. The Holy Ghost is not ready to condemn nobody.
That's right.
God is as lenient as he can be. He's pronounced mercy and compromise is different. God said, I put up in this long. How you think they got this far? What? Because I was hoping that something would happen here to bring them out. But I can't pass them anymore. So you go down to Abraham and those. Amen. I don't want to hide this baby like Abraham. I won't hide it from him. I want them to understand. This is it. Let me tell you something, God. See, this is the question. But they had done it so long. They had done it so long, and they felt that they didn't want to come function. They didn't feel it was all right. If God is that concerned, well, then why doesn't he give me some kind of blockade here? You know, definitely not. You're an individual. You're an individual here. He said, now, but I'm going to have to deal with it. I can't go anymore. Don't you know God has limitations that I'm going for anymore. That's what I'm going. And throughout the Bible, now as I say, well, what about the delusions? The delusions. What was it? What did he say? Adam,
My Lord.
I want you, was Adam? Noah. Noah. What did he say? Listen close. All right. I'm going to, I cannot tolerate. I cannot tolerate this one anymore. I cannot tolerate their conduct anymore. I can't go any further. I cannot maintain my own integrity if I go any further with you. Because I'll be agreeing with wrong. And you can't do that. God is merciful and he's just also. All right? Now, I cannot tolerate this anymore. So but I found you what? I found you perfect. Wait a minute. And now, you are judging the world. If you can live perfect, then everybody else can do. Don't you know if one person lives perfect, everybody else got to do it, or they're condemned? God don't have no triple standard. What? Because you have that capability. Don't you know, if God threatens you, it's because you have that capability. He won't ask you to do something that's impossible to perform. You follow it? Sometimes you might speak more than you can perform, but God don't force you. You follow me? So here we are. And that's the situation. I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to destroy them with. God said, I have done everything in my power. I have prognosticated. I said, wait a minute here. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here if this present trend continues. I'm going to do it. He said, I checked the imagination. And I found the real and the imagined were the same. The real and the imagined were the same. But because the imagination is offspring, amen, of an act. You imagine first and sort of live it, amen, in detail in your mind, whatever, and maybe get the substance out of it. Come on. And then why you do it? At any cost. Every time you make the venture at any cost. What? Because you imagined it, and you enjoyed the imagination, and it became a part of you, and you essayed to do it. And now you delight in it. And then you find yourself delighting in abomination. You can't do that. You can't do that. I can understand somebody inadvertently. Now, God does deal differently with people who do things inadvertently. And if they are perpetrators, that's presumptuous. You can't do that. You can't do this. God help us out here, children. This is a tremendous thing here. You said plotted and all this kind of stuff. And then I said, let's see, you meet me at the thing, and we won't catch this flight, amen, to Hawaii for the weekend. Oh, wait a minute here. No, you didn't just happen at the airport the same time they did. Let me see your ticket. We had the same departure time. I'm going to take great dog God. So here we are. I believe with all my heart here. Now, because that's why you need to check yourself and meditate and see what God got to tell you, what he got to show you.
Amen.
See, because at many times, most people say, God showed me, I don't believe it. Why? Because if God's going to show you anything, he's going to show you what you need to know. I'm sure about your gossiping, amen, and your attitude, and all this kind of thing. And how you overreact under pressure. If God can tell you, he'll tell you about that so you get straight. And not all the things you know that you saw, he'll help no longer. I know God showed me after the third heaven, and I went up and higher than Paul did. Paul went to the third heaven, I went up to the third heaven plus. You follow me? God. Oh no. I'm going to send you back to South Street and teach you how to talk. Praise God. Amen. All right, let's move on because there's a vital point that I want to touch on here. Exodus chapter 32, verse 30. Amen.
And it came to pass on the morrow.
Listen, let's follow it here and do your own analysis. Do your own analysis. Come on.
And it came to pass on the morrow
Yeah.
that Moses said unto the people,
Yeah.
Ye have sinned a great sin.
Oh, Lord. You said what?
A great
A
sin.
great sin.
And now I will go up unto the Lord. Peradventure I shall make an atonement for your sin.
All right, all right.
And Moses returned unto the Lord and said, Oh, this people have sinned a great sin, and have made them gods of gold. Yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin, and if not, blot me, I pray thee, out of thy book.
Wait just a moment. Now, these people, I'm just going to quote it and comment and press into reference. All right. What did it say?
And Moses returned unto the Lord and
Yes.
said,
Come on.
Oh, this people
Yes.
have sinned a great
They
sin.
said a great sin. Wait a minute now. See, sin is categorized. All sin is just sin. No, sin is more than sin. But that's presumptuous sin. Come on. That's perpetrated sin. That's willful sin. Because the Bible says it. You sin willfully? Come on with it. Come on with it.
Oh, this
And
people.
then there's some sin you sin directly against God. What would Joseph say? I can't do this. And sin against whom? Adonai the Father. He's not sinning against us, he's sinning against God, the Holy Ghost. So that's different. And you see how God dealt with it, he dealt with it differently too. Come on with it.
Oh, this people have sinned a great sin.
A great sin.
And have made them gods of gold.
Wait a minute, hold on. Now, what was that great sin? There's something that drastic, we need to know what it's all about. And we need to know how to, amen, to analyze it and dissect it.
Amen.
All right, what you saying, read on.
Oh, this people have sinned a great sin.
Yes.
And have made them gods of gold.
All right.
Yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin, and if not, blot me, I pray thee.
Oh, what a concern. What a concern. What a concern. I love the saints and others, everybody else, but I don't want to be bad out.
You won't help us.
Well, that's right.
Amen.
I didn't want to help nobody. Come on. Nobody, come on.
Hello.
Yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin, and if not, blot me, I pray
If not,
thee,
blot me out.
out of thy book,
Out of thy book.
which thou hast written.
Come on.
And the Lord said unto Moses,
Yeah.
Whosoever hath sinned against me,
All right.
him will I blot out of my
No,
book.
I don't have to do that, Mother. You don't have to try to atone for nobody else. Get out of God. I'm going to deal with the one who did it. Come on with it.
Therefore now go, lead the people unto the place of which I have spoken unto
All
thee.
right.
Behold, mine angel shall go before thee.
All right.
Nevertheless, in the day when I visit, I will visit their sin
All right.
upon them.
Okay.
And the Lord plagued the people, because they made the calf which Aaron made. And the Lord said unto Moses, Depart, and go up hence, thou and the people which thou hast brought up.
What does verse 30, 23, 34 say?
23.
34. Same book.
Oh,
All right. You got it there?
there is no 23, 34.
Well, go with it. You what you have there.
You still want 32?
You go with it, please.
32, 34. Therefore now go,
Go.
lead the people unto the place of which
Go with it.
I have spoken unto thee.
Listen closely. Come on.
Behold, mine angel shall go before thee. Nevertheless, in the day when I visit,
Yes.
I will visit their sin upon them.
All right. Listen. You what he said? Listen. Now, Moses, you have an inroad with me. You can demand special, amen, favor from me. More than others in this situation. But I'm not going to have this. They could have agreed that I can't ignore this one.
My Lord.
I value you, Moses. You're my man, praise our God, amen. And you can intervene and atone and all that, but I can't ignore this one.
My Lord.
You want let me tell you something. Don't you know you're best around here with God? God been going, amen, and favoring you and extending merciful hand. Because I can't go no further with this one. Now that was too much. God, that was too much. God have mercy, that was too much. Well, Lord, you know, no, there's no explanation here. There's no explanation. Because I put you in a fruitful field.
My Lord.
Amen. I watered it.
Yes.
Amen. Praise God. I built a fence around it. So I favored you and protected you and made every reason why you could have done it. But you had a preference. You had a preference. You had a preference. And you took it and you took advantage of it. He's all right then. Now, he said, okay, Moses, now I might defer this, but I'm going to have to get him. And you find it right now, he got him. What? Yeah, I love him, and I know you love him, and you're my man, but I can't ignore this one. I cannot ignore the great sin. Well, you notice they kept emphasizing the great sin, the great sin. Sin is just sin, oh, is it? Well, you said it's the word of God here. But, well, if that be the case, then they should get the same consequence. But that's not the case. All right. Now, what was the sin? All right. I want verse number 32. I think I want that verse 32. Come on.
Yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin,
Yes.
and if not, blot me, I pray thee, out of thy book, which thou hast written.
All right. What was it that they did? Come on, we need to know what that great sin is. If it's that drastic, if God wants to deal with that drastic, or what was it? Come on with it. All right. Listen. After God has gone to such great length to prove himself to the people, there's something that nobody else could have done or even come close to it. You follow me? And now, and I perform miracles that's unforgettable and even undeniable. I did that, but before you, repetitively, over and over again. I did that. And now you come over here, and Moses, the lady, come down, and you going to say, make us other gods. What?
My God, no.
As you've seen me perform as nobody on earth could have performed. You've never seen nothing, even no reasonable facsimile at all.
New way. Want a new way. God Almighty.
Wait a minute, say to God. Oh, Holy Ghost here.
My God.
God has blessed you like nobody else has. And you brag about it. God, you always things that are way out. And you say, God did it. And God must have done it. And well, you got it. Yes. And now you will do something else when you get into practice. Preach. See, we just do another bragging thing. You got something to live up to.
That's right.
Oh.
If God did all that, then I got to go away with him.
Oh, God, help us.
If I can't be no half stepping. If God done all that you say he did, I can't half step.
Oh, God.
Amen. Praise our God. Amen. If you ever walk the water, you can't start like swimming. You know what Peter said? Praise our God. He got that swimming when they had the clothes off, and after a while he tried to walk the water, and he couldn't. He started sinking. You cannot walk the water once you cannot swim. But after you start walking, you have to walk it from now on. Oh, you got to walk it from now on. My God, help me. Because you prove that you can do it. You prove that you can do it. Praise our God. Amen. This is a tremendous thing, saints of God. I mean, for whatever. Praise our God. All right. Listen, I cannot ignore this one. What is Exodus 3:7? We'll close with this, please. Exodus 3:7. If you will.
And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people.
I've surely seen the affliction of my people.
Which are in Egypt.
Which are in Egypt.
And have heard their cry.
I've heard their cry.
By reason of their taskmasters.
By the reason of their taskmaster.
For I know their sorrows.
I know their sorrows.
And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians.
Listen. Now, God manifested himself openly. And those people had been in bondage hundreds of years. And God manifested his power to make himself known and show them his reality. And now you're going to have a little problem and turn to somebody else or some other source other than God.
Lord.
God solved an insoluble problem. Amen. And there's no individual that could have done it. Otherwise they would have done it in all those 300 plus years. But they couldn't do it. They didn't have the wherewithal.
My Lord.
And God came down and made provision to get them out. And now they want to make them another God.
My Lord.
Who's your God? You better pray pretty hard. You're going to make you another God? That's an affront to the power and the person of God to make somebody else here. And after they've showed forth, he's shown forth his might time and time again, not in only in one area, but in totality, across the board. God made sure that they recognized that he was something that nobody else could duplicate. You understand? Anyone who have any reason at all, any justice in their thinking,
Never.
they would sense that some things in a crisis has happened to them that no man could produce. No man on earth, whomever, regardless of his status in life, his might, his office, or whatever the case might be, he does not have the wherewithal to get you out of it, what God did. And you might ignore it, you might not know what to call it, you might not choose to call it by the right name. But you'll be responsible. You'll be responsible in the judgment, because God will make you know it. God will make you know it. God will see that you know it. But you have an option. You can reject it. You don't have to accept it. Now, sure. Here we are. Now, there's some things in the life of many who there are things in many instances that God has become weary of stretching it any further. There's no more elasticity.
Come on, brother.
Come on. No more elasticity. I'm going to tell you something, God. Okay, now, you've done it. You've taken me for granted time and time again because of my leniency. Even because of my long suffering. Because of my mercy, you've taken advantage of it. But I can't ignore that anymore. I'm going to judge you according to my standards. And I will give you the wherewithal if you prefer to do so. Now, if you need help, the blessing is there is help for you, but your willingness to comply with it is the issue. Your willingness to, see. Now, if God shows you clearly and make himself known, as we preached our Sunday 2 ago, well then, and he shows you how to perform it, and then you just blatantly ignore it, well then of course you're in a predicament. You are in a serious, unfixable predicament if you're uncareful. But now, you do have an opportunity to get it clear today. And have a life anew. And you'll never regret it. Amen. There's nothing, amen, there's no facsimile to salvation. There's nothing near it. There's nothing like it. Amen. There's no duplicate. But salvation is real. Now, if you want help, you may come, we'll pray with you at the altar, or we'll pray with you in the prayer room, and we'll pray with you until God makes himself known. Amen, undeniably. Shall we stand? While the